Hey guys, welcome back to MLB 22 The Show, Red Sox franchise mode, and it all comes down to this. Series tied 3-3, a very disappointing way to return to Fenway after snatching a very good win on the 21st of October. And right now, it's pretty much we just need one more game in order to go to the World Series. And of course, I'm very dedicated to this series. Again, if I lose, I lose. Then we move on to MLB 23 The Show. And if we don't, we just, if we win, that's great. But if we don't, then we just got to take up the L and move on and go to the next series. But again, let's not focus on the future and and just focus on the game right here. Look at the record for the past 6 games right here. Again, a very tight game in general. But again, Los Angeles Angels, they are in their current prime year, golden year with Mike Trout and also Shohei Ohtani. They have to win something with the squad at one point. But for us, we have so much to prove. The team that we have right now reminds me of 2013 and 2018 squad where we have tremendous experience. And right here, Corbin Martin will be pitching for the Red Sox, striking out the first batter. Great way to start. Again, trying to settle this with a very good, first inning. And right here, Brandon Marsh also went down swing for the second K for Corbin Martin. 3-2 count to Mike Trout. He went down looking with a curveball. Great way to start. A 1-2-3 strikeout the side by Corbin Martin. And we're moving on to the bottom of the first. Last time out, when we play against or hit against Griffin Canning, we had a tough time for sure. 3-1 count. Jock Peterson grounds this one right back at the middle for a base hit. And right now we have a runner at first with no outs. And this is a great way to start. Again, no outs. And later on, 1-0 count to Matt Olson. He is going to hit a tapper in front of the catcher. Great play by the catcher by Suzuki. But in the end, Matt Olson, despite having a very slow speed, beats that one out with a man on first and third with 2 outs. Here comes JD Martinez, 1-1 count to the DH, and he is going to hit that one. The line drive right down the gap, the left center field gap, and 1 run's going to score from that play. JD Martinez is going to have his stand-up double, and 1 run's going to score from that play. Finally, we need a secure first one, and later on 0-0 count to Rafael Devers, who bat at 6 today. He is going to hit a line drive over the right fielder's head, and 2 runs going to score from that play. And just like that, we have taken a 3-0 lead at the bottom of the first, which is something that we really do need. And you know what? We got it just like that. A great at-bat by Devers. Again, he has been struggling throughout the postseason, but finally he delivers a clutch one for the first time in a while. Again, I'm sure his batting average is below 200. Striking out Shohei Ohtani, but unfortunately Jared Walsh with a no-doubt home run to right field. And it is going to be just over the wall for a solo home run. Los Angeles Angels got one back. That will be the 6th home run for Jared Walsh in this postseason. And I'm kind of anticipating for the worst, to be honest. 0-0 count to Michael Chaffez. He is going to line this one to Jock Peterson left field for the 3rd out. And right now we move on to the bottom of the second. 3-2 count right here. It was a poorly executed. I don't think it was a poorly executed double play, but certainly Michael Conforto should have judged better with the line drive. And right there, just like that, 2 outs, 1-2 count to Christian Yelich. He swung at that one, a slider inside of the zone for the 3rd out. And right now, moving on to the top of the 3rd. Again, the way how I try to approach it, I don't really want to rely too much on our reliever. Because, again, I think our bullpen has been quite disappointing at times. I felt like we could have done so much better in so many scenarios. And right now, it's take it or leave it. Go big or go home. And if Corbin Martin, so far he has been amazing throughout 3 innings. So I want him to give me all the best that he can. Try to go beyond his limits and try to exercise as many innings as possible with him. Again, this guy's on fire. 6th K for him already. 2-2 count Shohei Ohtani. 2nd K for him for Shohei Ohtani, but that will be the 7th strikeout for Corbin Martin. 1-0 count. Trevor Story hits a line drive. Got that one pretty nicely to left field. It is going to be bounced right in front of the wall. Bounces twice actually for a long single. Could have been a double, but you know what? Trying to stay safe at the same time. Totally understand that. 0-1 count. Jock Peterson hits that one. Got jammed a little bit. A fly ball to left field for the third out to end the fourth inning. Top of the fifth. 2-1 count. Michael Chavis hit the high fly ball to left field right here. Jock Peterson is right under it for a catch, and just like that, we're moving on to the bottom of the fifth. Again, the first 3 runs that we score in this game has been quite crucial because we are kind of leaning onto the lead to the 3 runs that we score. But at the same time, we're kind of relying on Corbin Martin for a very good outing. 0-1 count to Matt Olson. He is going to hit a ground ball down the line, not down the line, through the gloves of the first baseman for the for a single with a man on first and second. But that will be the end for Griffin Canning. He has been amazing in the second game, but right there, the first 3 runs certainly potentially killed the dream for the Angels, for the Golden Era Angels. And Jamie Barria is going to come on right here. 1-2 count, 1 out. JD Martinez. He is going to hit a ground ball through the middle, through the gap right there for a bases loaded single. And right now, with bases loaded right here. Here comes Devers, and he is going to hit a high fly ball to left field. Is it going to be deep enough? It looks like it is going to be. In 1 run, Devers is going to score, and I mean Santa Bogart's going to score from that play. But Matt Olson, a bad base running could to kill that inning. I think he could have, you know what, if he done better, Matt Olson, better jump. I don't think we will have that trouble. But right there, great play. It was all over the place at one point. Matt Olson, great diving catch, but I don't know what he was doing. That extra step. And in the end, Corbin Martin just caught the ball while he was off balance, but somehow tagged the runner as well for the second out, and later on, third out, just like that. Through 6 innings, Corbin Martin has successfully escaped the inning without allowing a single run, except the second inning. Later on, James Barria with a 1-2-3 inning. Chris Sale, this is what I love about the MLB The Show postseason. It's where you can exercise your starters, your number 8, your A's into to integrate to your bullpen, and just like that. But unfortunately, that's not a great way to start. Brendan Walsh with a single, and later on Mike Trout swung at that one for a strikeout. First K for Chris Sale, and later on Shohei Ohtani swung at that one, slider. That will be the 3rd K for Shohei. Doesn't look good for Shohei today. And second K for Chris Sale. And later on, Jared Walsh with the high fly ball to right field to end the inning. Through 7 innings, I think that was a perfect inning for Chris Sale. The majority of batters that he faced was lefty, except Mike Trout. But we contained the damage right there. 2-2 count to Santa Bogarts. A fly ball to center field right here to end the 7th. And moving on to the top of the 8th right here. Tyler Rogers will be sit down today, and which means Tanner Houck will have the opportunity to make amends. He has not been good in the postseason at all, but this time a 1-2-3 inning to finish the top of the 8th right now. Bottom of the 8th, potentially our last chance to extend the lead. Mike Myers coming on. 1-0 count. JD Martinez hits a line drive right down the middle for a base hit towards the gap pretty much, and he is going to take the round to second base for a stand-up, actually sliding double, and to kind of start the inning. But at the same time, I did the pinch. I did the whole pinch hitter wrong. It was supposed to be Devers. I was supposed to replace JD Martinez with Bobby Dahlbeck or Christian Arroyo, but somehow he went down swinging with looking, and later on Trevor Story tapped this one right back at the pitcher for the 3rd out. Just like that, we need 3 more outs to get into the World Series. God please, with Edwin Diaz on the mound. Again, he has been quite unpredictable, and just like that, that was a very unpredictable move. First pitch swinging by Michael Ward. Was it Michael Ward or Taylor Ward? Either one of them for a single, and David Fletcher hits a blooper to right field, and the runner's going to advance to second base, to third base as well, with the man in second and third with 2 runs ahead. No outs. This is pretty much our worst nightmare. We just need 3 more runs. 0-2 count. Brendan Marsh went down swinging a fastball at the corner. Very good pitch. again, we have arrived pretty much at the climax of the game right here. Striking out Brandon Marsh. Good pitch for the first out. 2-2 count to Mike Trout. Went down swinging. I believe that will be the third time for him. A fastball at the top of the zone. 2 outs with the man on second and third. Here comes Shohei Ohtani. 3-1 count. He looks at that one. Right now, bases loaded. 2 outs. Ooh, we all know what's coming. We all know what's coming. And here it goes. 0-1 count to Jared Walsh. And he is going to hit a high fly ball right behind the mound. Matt Olson is right there to make the catch. And we have gone 7 games. Finally, we are heading to the World Series again. This is a emotionally draining series that I ever played in my whole life. It's the fact that it's a very good series as well, and I wouldn't even be disappointed if we don't go into the World Series, to be honest. But with the games that we played, we have been quite, as a roller coaster, as an emotional roller coaster throughout the whole game. But we are the AL champs, and Corbin Martin, hats off to him. Again, I did write him off earlier on in the season when we traded for him. But today, he delivers a big game for us. Even though he allowed a home run, but that it's okay because through 6 innings, he has contained the Angels batters throughout the whole game. Offensively, we're going to give a shout out to JD. And also for today, Devers have a very good game. The fact that he has been very quiet throughout the postseason, and today, it was his day. But Corbin Martin is the player of the game, striking out 7, allowing 2 hits and a single run. Griffin Canning, better luck next time. But for us, we have destroyed the golden era of the Angels. And right now, we are moving on to the World Series to play against the Mets in a 7-game series. We have 2 days to rest, and we need to take this opportunity to rest well. And we have to face Jacob deGrom in the first game. And, of course, Nick Pivetta will not be the pitcher holding the ball in the first game. It will be Chris Sale for sure. So, here we go. Right now, Game 1 of the World Series. I just can't wait. We just need, potentially 7 more games. 4, 5, 6, 7 more games until we can move on to MLB 23, the show. But right now, we have to focus on the series to win the World Series and to bring that trophy home. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.